welcome back to my channel. Hello, if you're new here, it's lovely to have you and I hope you choose to stick around and subscribe. It's completely free, entirely up to you, and it just means I pop up in your subscription boxes every time I upload a new video. Today I'm doing a little bit of a different video. It is a collective haul. I haven't bought too much, but there have been some bigger purchases, so I thought I would share them with you, and yeah, we can get straight in and see what I've bought recently. It is also worth mentioning that I can't do nothing about the door handle, but I am in the office. It is clear enough that I can now do a little bit of filming in here. I can do some work in here. Don't get me wrong, there's still piles of things that we've got to find homes for, but it is a lot better. And Ash's workspace is now out in the garage, so there's no bulky machine or anything like that, which really makes me happy. So yeah, I'm still playing around with a possible filming corner or something like that, but for now we're just working with it. So the first item that I wanted to share with you, I actually bought on Vinted, and it is a green dress. I don't think I've shown it in a vlog. It is originally from Asda. It's this nice lightweight green dress with a button detail, a little bit of elastic waistband, and just more of like a fuller skirt but not too much, with the tie on the background. I'll try my best to insert a clip of me wearing it so you can see it fully, but it was such a bargain, and I'm not 100% sure if I like it when it's on. I think I need to like play around and style it a little bit more, but I'm trying my hardest to just find those key pieces that are easy to put on, I can wear with lots of different things, dress it up, dress it down, and yeah, I just thought this was a good option. I normally tend to stick to my black jumpsuit. I wear that quite a lot. In fact, I wore it most of the weekend just gone because it's just comfy and I love it. And I actually managed to find one that is the same as the one, the same style and everything, same size, but it was polka dot. However, it hasn't arrived in time for this video, unfortunately, but I am looking forward to getting lots of wear out of that one, hopefully, as well, because I do like a bit of polka dot. Now, sticking with clothing items, I've got a couple of bits that I bought for Nelly. The first one was from Morrison's. It was a little bit expensive for what it is. I wouldn't normally pay this amount of money, and please excuse any marks on it because I have just taken it out of the laundry basket. But we all know my daughter loves Miss Rachel, and this is the latest design in the Morrison's range for Miss Rachel, so of course she had to have it. It was £6, but it has got like little, they're not squidgy, but they're like textured, which she likes, and the headband's textured and things like that as well. Yeah, if it wasn't for Miss Rachel, I wouldn't be buying it, but gotta keep the daughter happy. And to be fair, she wore it yesterday with some little denim shorts and she looked adorable. The second thing I picked up was actually from Vinted, and this was brand new with tags for literally like £2. I couldn't believe it because they're such a lovely pair of jeans for Nelly again. How cute are these? The only thing is I feel like these look more like they should be on the back, but they are on the front. They just look a bit weird when they're on her, but maybe my daughter's a different shape to average, I don't know. She's very tall and thin, so yeah, they do look a little bit funny, but it just looks so adorable on her all the same. And yeah, she obviously thinks they're comfortable because she loves wearing them, so pick those up for an absolute bargain. They were originally Mothercare, but they're old Mothercare label, so they would have been pre-2020 rather than it being Mothercare that's in Boots. It's also got the telltale signs on the label that they were bought during the closing down sale as well, but obviously I'm not going to say what those telltale signs are. Now for the next item, it's become a little bit of an obsession of Nelly's, only really recently. She's never really been big on anything other than she's very big on Blippi, loves Miss Rachel. We enjoy a bit of Danny Go, although she's gone off of it a little bit, but she does like it sometimes. Super simple songs we put on sometimes, just bits and bobs like that. But she's recently got into In the Night Garden, which it's not a bad thing. It's quite a nice relaxing program. She never actually watches the whole episode. That's the only annoying thing. She gets bored like halfway through, but she enjoys the characters and things like that. So I managed to pick her up. I don't know how well I'm going to be able to show you, but I managed to pick up a set of the like characters. So obviously we've got Iggle Piggle, Macca Pacca, Upsy Daisy, and the 3 Tomnaboos as well, although Nelly calls these the Tomnapiggles, which it's quite cute. So I managed to pick those up. I'll leave the price on screen of what I paid for those. Now again, something that I haven't got here to show you, but I have also ordered a Ninky Nonk train. It's just like a basic push along one. I don't want nothing fancy because she'll probably grow out of it before I know it or get bored of it or whatever. But she keeps asking for a Ninky Nonk train. So I ordered one a few weeks ago. It's like a saga of the Ninky Nonk train. I feel like it's not actually meant to be, because this one that I ordered, the person never sent it. So then Vinted got involved, gave me a refund, and I was like, great, I've got to start again after I've kind of said to her, like, there's one on the way. So ordered another one, and I ordered it Thursday, I think it was. And when I checked yesterday, it still hadn't been sent. And I was like, oh, not again. Different seller, wasn't the same person. And I just thought, it's just not meant to be. Anyway, they have posted it this morning. So fingers crossed, Nelly will have a Ninky Nonk by the end of the week, if not next week. And then it all will be well. But she's very excited to get her Ninky Nonk. She has told me so many times. So yeah, I'm finally pleased that there's one hopefully in the post for us. Another item that I bought, which I am so excited for, and is probably one of my most expensive, I don't want to say frivolous, but it feels frivolous purchases. Like, I know we're going to get our use out of it, but yeah, I can't believe I've spent so much money on something, but needs must. And that is this beast here. This is from Shark. Let me get this right. This is the Shark Flex Breeze Hydro Go. This, in case you can't tell, is a fan. It is a misting fan. You fill the water up somewhere in here, I think, this one, and it mists out, and you can charge it up. You can use it plugged in. You can use it on the go. You can use it in your car. You can buy the car charger for it, which also means, as a side note, you could use it in your caravan, which we all know they're like heat boxes. I wish I had this a few weeks ago when we went on our camping trip, which the vlogs are coming soon. It's all very confusing with my content at the minute. I'm a bit here, there and everywhere. But yeah, I really wish we had this, because we were in the caravan during that heat wave, and I have no words. Like, it was so hot. The first night, the sweat was dripping off of me, and I mean dripping. It was running down my face. Like, everything was just ugh. I have tested this out. I haven't used it fully, but we did a test once it had finished charging, and it was actually quite cold. We turned it off. Both me and Ash turned around and said, okay, that's a bit cold. So I feel like it's going to be perfect for this warm weather that we're having currently, and future heat waves which are bound to hit us. My main reason for getting it is actually for Nellie's room, because we have struggled so much to keep Nellie's room cool, and obviously a child being in a hot room can have detrimental effects to their health, and I'm so conscious that I don't want her to have a fit because of the heat, so I do try and keep her as cool as possible. Yeah, so I'm really excited to get this one. What does it say on the box? Maybe I could give you some information. So speed 1 lasts up to 12 hours, speed 3 up to 3 hours, and speed 5 up to an hour. That's without misting. It says portable cooling power, bring cooling wherever you go, cordless or corded, outdoor or indoor. So yeah, I am super excited to give it a go. And the fact that it's Shark and it has amazing reviews, I thought this is definitely a good one to go for, because there are so many on the market. Added to which, it kept selling out. Like, the reviews were crazy, the amount of people that bought it and said that it's really good, and the fact that it's always out of stock. Like, I managed to get it, and then the next day I looked and it was out of stock again. And I think they've actually just started selling it on TikTok as well. So yeah, I will probably update on TikTok what I think of it. But yeah, I'm very excited for my fan. Oh, that's nice. Let's turn it up a bit. Oh, look at that. I feel like I'm in a music video. Okay, that's cold. turn it off. That's gold. Oh, that's like icy. I cannot wait. And I mean, it is a warm day today, but that is cold. So yeah, that is a purchase that I love. Now the next few items, again, I haven't got to show you here in this room, but I am going to put in some little clips as I'm talking so that you can see exactly what I'm on about. I do have a little notebook of the things I wanted to mention, and then yeah, I'll just go out and film some little clips for you. So the first one is a tough tray. I have caved. I know most people buy a tough tray when you've got like a 6-month-old. We were in the flat at that point and there was absolutely no way on earth I was going to do messy play in the flat because there was nowhere to clear it up once we'd done. So didn't do that. Obviously she was over a year when we came here and I didn't really think it was something that she was going to be into. I didn't think it's something that I'm into. Like, I don't like anything slimy, squidgy, textured, and I think Nelly is very much that way. However, the health visitor, when we went for our 2-year review, suggested maybe doing some more messy plays with textures and things, and also, where possible, using some bits of fruit to see if we can get Nelly used to fruit and veggies and try and eliminate that aversion that she's currently got. So I caved and bought a tough tray. It was really reasonably priced. I didn't buy a stand with it. I just picked one up on eBay. Again, I'll leave the price on screen. But yeah, that arrived. We haven't used it yet. So if you have any suggestions of things that we can do with a tough tray, or any accounts like social media accounts or websites or anything that's going to give me ideas, ideally UK based, because I'm not very good at finding the alternative ingredient, if that makes sense, because obviously there's some things you can get in America that you can't get here. One idea that I did have was to break up some like Weetabix and things and use, she's got like a tractor and a dump truck and animals and things like that, so we can do something around that. But if anyone's got any other ideas, that would be amazing. So leave them down below, because yeah, I need all the help I can get with this tough tray because it's not my thing. I don't like crafts, I don't like messy play, I don't like anything like that. As a child, I was always the girl that would do a little bit of colouring in, not drawing, just colouring in, or I would do role play, so it would be with like Barbies and dollies, and I had like a wooden playhouse in the garden, and I had like a little doll's house. I say a little doll's house, it wasn't a little doll's house, but I did have a doll's house. It's in my attic at the minute. And yeah, just like all things like that. I wasn't a messy play kind of person, so please send your tips and help and ideas my way. Next up is a slide. Obviously I bought the swing for Nelly last autumn, I think it was, although to be fair, I'd say she's pretty much grown out with it now, which is quite sad, but it is what it is. It served its purpose for the little time that we could use it, and I think, I can't remember how much I paid for it. Was it like, I don't know if it was £10 or £20. It was in the sale. That's how I got it. And it was such a good price. I was not leaving without it. So yeah, like I'm pleased. I got my money's worth out of it. But we have now bought a slide. We're going to do in the back garden a little area for Nelly where she's going to have some playthings. And I just had my heart set on a slide because she's been loving it at the play park recently. And yeah, I just thought, let's get one for at home. Even if she doesn't go on it, she will have fun pushing other things down it, and there can be like lots of play with that. Hopefully she doesn't fall off and injure herself, because we've had a week of that this week. But yeah, super excited for the slide. We haven't put it up yet because we need to renovate a little bit of the back garden, so we're thinking maybe like some bark or something, taking the slabs up, putting some bark down, and yeah, just creating a little play space for her, which will be lovely. To add to that, Mum actually bought Nelly a Connect 4, a giant Connect 4. Now it's not the famous plastic one from Midlands Airfest last year, sadly. This one is actually a wooden one. It's beautiful, and it was like half the price, so we went for that one instead. And yeah, I cannot wait to put it up and for Nelly to see it and be able to play with it. Again, it's going to have to wait for the renovation, as is. Mum also very kindly bought a sand pit as well, so again I can show you that one in this video. I don't quite know where to get the sand from, because everywhere at the minute is like, oh, asbestos, and everything to do with sand has obviously got a big question mark over it. If you haven't seen all the recalls and things, then you must have been living under a rock, because they are everywhere at the minute. But I'll work out where I can get some kiddie safe sand from when we put the sandpit together. But it's got like a tarpaulin thing that comes down as a lid, so I'm hoping next door's cat isn't going to get into it, because otherwise I'll be very, very disappointed, to say the least. But yeah, so I think it's just going to make that bit of the garden look really nice. And then when it's like nice weather like today, we can go outside, and I kind of don't have to worry as much, because there'll be enough to hopefully keep her entertained for a while, because she's already got like a couple of ride-on toys. She has got a water play table, a wheelbarrow. She could take a balance bike out there if she wanted. Like, so many different things she could do out there. So I really want to create like a little space for her, because ultimately that is why we moved from the flat to this house, was so that Nelly could get fresh air and be out in the garden. And obviously there was other reasons as well, but that was one of the like main selling points for us. So I really want to work on that, and in the next like month or so, hopefully she'll be out there playing, and I probably won't be able to get her back in, and I'll be complaining in the vlogs that she just won't come back in the house, but never mind. So yeah, that is everything that I have picked up recently, or Mum has picked up as well. I'm just so excited to get the garden sorted now. Obviously the garage is done. There is a part 2 renovation vlog coming very, very soon. I've just got to edit all the clips together, but I have even less time than I had before, and that was a short time anyway. I'm a sinking ship at the minute. Yeah, Nelly can no longer go in a playpen, so that is going up in the attic today. And basically when Nelly is awake, she is by my side. So trying to get anything done is really, really hard work. But I have obviously done a little bit of shopping, so I can't complain too much. I will probably do another little haul at some point, because I'm sure I will buy some more bits. Other than that, I think I'm just going to add them into the vlogs. I just wanted to break up my content a little bit, because I have got a lot of days out coming up, a lot of family days out, different events and things like that. We've got a camping trip. We have got some events in Devon. We've got some events in North Somerset, Dorset, so many different things coming up. So I just wanted to break it up a little bit before we delve into all of that content. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave those tough tray suggestions down below if you've got any ideas, and I'll see you all next Monday. Bye bye.